Alright, gonna play a game of PC Replay Baseball 1977 Yankees and Brewers in Milwaukee County Stadium. It's gonna be Don Gullett against Jerry Augustine. I have not played Replay in a while, so I'm gonna be a little rusty. My memorization of the charts is gonna be a little fuzzy, but looks like we got a good game going here. Looks like Gullett had a rough start in his first start of the year because he's got a 7 ERA. He lost the game. Augustine also 0-1 with a 7 ERA. Thurman coming in hot. He must have had a good game, but 22 ABs, hitting 364. And Reggie's got 2 home runs, so let's just see what happens here. Yankees Brewers County Stadium. Yankees are 2-3 early season, as are the Brewers.
Replay Radio is live from Milwaukee. Top of the first.
Here we go. I'm gonna play. Let me just. Yeah, okay. Click to end play. Okay, that way. There'll be a pause before the next batter if I have to talk about something. We got Jerry Augustine on the mound in 77. He had an okay year for him. I guess 4.48, but he won 12 games. Brewers weren't great in 77. Mickey hit 326 with 12 homers. So let's get this one underway. Here we go, and that is a pop-up. That's an 8 in column 1 and a pop-up to third. Sal Bando takes care of that.
One out, bases empty.
So 1 out, nobody on for Roy White. Off to a tough start so far. 2 for 17, batting 118 on the season. Hit 268 in real life with 14 homers. And this is a base hit. This is a 16, also a steal. It looks like. Looks like he's got a plus next to that 11.
1 out, man on first.
So he's going to try and steal, and this is going to be one of those steals where you could either be safe or be caught. In Replay, there are 2 different types of steals. One is with the asterisk, where it's either safe or hold. This is going to be safe or caught stealing. So let's see. The one thing about these is that you can also have an overthrow on these. And 12, and he is going to be out. So
2 outs, bases empty.
White is caught stealing. 2 out, nobody on for Thurman Munson. Hit 308 with 18 homers in 77, and as I said, he's off to a 364 start in the Replay. 2 out, nobody on now, and that is a 15 and a base hit up the middle. So a costly caught stealing. They have taken the Yankees out of an inning, but they have a runner on
2
first.
2 outs, man on first.
With 2 out for Chris Chambliss. 4 for 19 so far, hitting 211. Hit 287 with 17 home runs in 77. He's swinging here. 2 out, Munson on at first. And a 20 in column 4. And this is going to be an umpire call on a close play. 2 to 5 is out. 1 to 6 is safe. And 4 is out.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 left on.
So we're going to go to the bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first.
Don Gullett on the mound. He had 3.58 ERA and 14 wins in 77. Jim Wolford will lead it off at 248 with 2 homers. In the Replay, he's 2 for 17 to start the season. And that's just going to be a deep fly on an 18 in column 6, and that's a deep fly to White in left. 1 out.
1 out, bases empty.
That will bring up Robin Yount, hit 288 with 4 homers in 77. He's 2 for 16 to start. He does have a home run, though. And this is going to be an error check, a 13 in column 4. Let's see what Bucky Dent's error number is. 46, and a 51 is an error, and the 6 on the blue die is a 2-base error. So not only is it an error, but it's a 2-base error.
1 out, man on second.
Runner on second, 1 out for Cooper. 300 average, 20 homers in the 77 season. He's 2 for 18. No homers in a ribby so far. Runner on second, 1 out. Gullett in a little bit of trouble on the error by Dent. There's a 6 in column 5 and a walk. He can't try and steal because the base after it is not
Men on
open,
first and
so
second.
We'll ignore the asterisk. First and second, 1 out for Sal Bando here, playing for the Brewers. 17 homers, 250 average in the season. He's 3 for 18 in the Replay with a homer and 2 runs batted in. Gullett needs to make a pitch here. And there it is. There's a 4 in column 4, and that's going to be a double play started by Willie Randolph.
No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on.
So 4-6-3 gets the Yankees out of trouble. We're going to go to the top of the second.
Top of the second.
And it's going to be Jimmy Wynn. Only had a homer and a 175 average for the Yankees in 77. He's 1 for 12 in the replay. And there's a deep fly ball to Lescano in right.
1 out, bases empty.
Bring up Lou Piniella. 330 average in 77, 365 on base percentage. He had 12 homers. He's off. This is his first AB of the year, it looks like. So this is Piniella's first official at-bat of the year. And there's a 15 in column 3, and that's a line out to second base. 2 out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Nobody on for Nettles. Hit 37 bombs in 77 with a 255 average. He's 1 for 18 to start the season, though. So tough start for Nettles. And that's going to make it tougher. That's a ground ball out. And we go to the bottom of the second.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the second.
Gullett on the mound. He'll face Sixto Lescano. 21 homers in 77 for Sixto Lescano. Hit 273. Has a 358 on base percentage. 77 is also the first Stratomatic season I ever had, and I pretty much memorized those cards. I played them so much. So I'm very familiar with this 77 season because of my first Stratomatic experience. So here Lescano will bat against Gullett. He's 5 for 19 to start the season. And that's a ground ball, 19. That's going to go to Willie. And that's the first out of the bottom of the second.
1 out, bases empty.
Bring up Don Money. He's 5 for 17 with a homer. He hit 279 with 25 in the season. 33 he just missed. That's a liner to center. 34 would have been a double. So he just misses a double there on the 33 line out to Rivers.
2 outs, bases empty.
2 out, nobody on for Steve Bry. 7 homers, 249 average, only a 297 on base percentage in the season, and he looks like he's getting his first AB of the year. And now this is our first ballpark check. We got a shaded 3-1 here, column 3, row 1. So we got to re-roll it on the ballpark card. He's going to need a 62 to 66 for a base hit, though. And he doesn't get it. Fly to left, and that's going to end the inning.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
So we go top 3.
Top of the third.
Scoreless, good pitcher's duel. Augustine back on the mound. He's going to face Willie Randolph. First at bat of the game. He's 4 for 16 on the season. He does have a couple of RBIs. He hit 274 with a 347 on base percentage and 4 homers. Also had 13 stolen bases in 77. And there's a 21 in column 2 and a fly ball to Avon Joshua. And there is 1 out.
1 out, bases empty.
Bring up Bucky Dent, who made the error earlier in the game. He had 247 with 8 homers. He did have a 300 on base percentage for the Yankees, and of course he played pretty solid shortstop. He's 3 for 15 with 3 RBIs on the season. And there is a 25 and a line drive base hit, possible error as well. We're going to check Lescano for his error rating. It's a 51 though, so pretty good. He's going to have to go over that, and it does with a 65. So it's a single and an error with 1 out here. And that's going to put a runner on second. 1 out. Single and an error for Bucky Dent.
1 out, man on second.
And now each side has made an error. And it's going to be Mickey Rivers making his second at-bat of the game. He's going to try and drive in the first run for the Yankees. And that against the lefty is going to be a double. That's a split result there. And he gets the double and the RBI. And it's 1-0 Yankees.
1 out, man on second.
Against the lefty there. Would have been a hit against the righty as well. I think he had a 9 against the righty in that split result. So here we go. Roy White will bat. Runner on second, 1 out. Yanks up 1-0. And there's a 4 in column 5. That is a ground ball to short. The out takes care of it. Runner should hold.
2 outs, man on second.
Runner on second. 2 out for Thurman. And Thurman on a 5 is going to fly out to left field.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on.
So the double and the single, the error, and the double. Yanks lead at 1-0.
Bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third inning. Gullett will face Von Joshua. 261, 9 homers in the season. He's 5 for 21 in the replay. And that's a deep fly ball, 18, and that's going to be caught by White. 1 out. Those high sixes, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19.
1 out. Base is empty.
Flyouts. Charlie Moore will bat. He hit 5 homers, batted .248. He's 3 for 15 so far in the replay, and a 10 is going to be a walk. So 1 out walk, tying run on base for the
1 out,
Brewers.
man on first.
I'm going to turn the lineup over to Jim Wolford. On first, 1 out. And that's a 32. That's a fly out to left field. White takes care of that. 2 out runner on first for Yount.
2 outs, man on first.
Out. And there is our first rare play check of 58. So now we're going to see if it's going to be a rare play or not. It will be a rare play on a 3. So now we're going to roll for the rare play. And it's a double to center. Yank tries a double into the gap. Moore is waved around. Defense has 2 options. Throw home in an attempt to retire the runner, or cut off the throw for a guaranteed play at third, allowing a guaranteed play at third. Moore is a 4. Cut off the throw for a guaranteed play at third, allowing the run to score. 2 out. He's a 4. Let's cut off the throw. Defense elects to cut off the throw. The run scores, but we get Yount at third to end it. So we took the out.
1 run, 1 hit, and none left on.
We took the out to end the inning, and they tied the game, but it's only after 3. So it's 1-1. We go to the top of the 4th inning. And Chambliss will lead it off against Jerry Augustine, pitching a pretty good game here. 1 run, 4 hits for the Yankees. Oh, and that is a 12 in column 6, and this is going to be, we got to roll on the chart. A 1 will be a single, but 2 through 6 will be a home run for Chris Chambliss. And it's a 5 and a home run, and the Yankees regain the lead. It's 17 and 77. Hits a big one there. And the Yankees regain the lead pretty quickly. It's 2-1. That'll bring up Jimmy Wynn. And he's going to walk, I guess, with a 7. Yep, 7 is a walk. Runner on first, nobody out.
No outs, man on first.
Sweet Lou Piniella. That's a 48 in column 5 with men on base. We got to roll on the action chart. So we got a possible wild pitch, pass ball, pickoff, and this is a pickoff error chance. Anything over a 16. Oh, but it's a 15. So no
outs, man on first.
Pickoff error, and the runner holds. So Piniella gets to go again. And that's a 16 in column 2. That's a base hit in front of Lescano. Only 1 base for Wynn, first and second.
Outs, men on first and second.
Nobody out for Greg Nettles. Nettles needs to get started. He's 1 for 19 for the Yankees. Yankees with 6 hits already here in the 4th inning. 2-6 shaded area. So this is another ballpark check. We're going to get a new raised number. Now Lescano's a 5, so he's more than likely going to make this play. There we go. Any number that's under a 5. So if it comes out as a 1 through 4, which is dice rolls 11 all the way up to 56. So Nettles needs a 61 to 66 for a base hit. And he doesn't get it close, but a 56 is a fly to right. And that is the first out.
Men on first and second.
Of the inning. First and second, 1 out for Willie Randolph. And that's a 21 and a fly ball to Joshua in center. So Augustine 1 out away from getting out of this inning. First and second now with 2 out for Bucky Dent. And that's just going to be a ground out. That's an 8 in column 4 and a grounder to Bando at third. Good job by Augustine.
1 run, 2 hits, and 2 left on.
So he gives up the homer to Chambliss, but then he gets out of first and second, nobody out. So it's only a 2-1 game.
Bottom of the 4th.
Bottom of the 4th inning. Yankees with 6 hits, but only a 2-1 lead. Cooper will lead it off for Milwaukee. Brewers only have the 1 hit, but that is going to be at least a hit. We're going to get it's a shaded column 6. So we got a roll on the ballpark card. It looks like he's going to need at least a 52 to 66 for a home run, but it's going to just be a base hit on a 23. There would have been a small chance on a 35 to 51 as well.
No outs, men on first.
So we got a runner on first, nobody out, and he's going to get that was an asterisk result, so he's going to steal here, but try and steal. But this is just steal or hold, so he can't be thrown out on this one. So this is just steal or hold. He's got to get over 46, and it's just a 46, so he has to hold.
No outs, men on first.
So runner on first, nobody out for Bando, and that's just a fly out. 17 is a fly to center. One out. Rivers takes care of that.
One out, men on first.
Bring up Lescano. And that's going to be an error check on Dent again. He made an error last time on an error check. It's 46 though, so it's got to go over 46, and it does again, 63. And that's going to be first and second. Bucky Dent has made 2 errors in this game.
Men on first and second.
And that's going to bring up Don Money. Gullett in a little bit of trouble. This is another error check. This time on Randolph at second. His error number is a 51. So again, it has to be over 51. And it's not this time, 33. And it's going to be a fielder's choice. So we're going to have runners on the corners with 2
outs, men on first and third.
For Steve Bride. Big point in the game for Gullett. He needs to make a pitch to hold this 2-1 lead. And that's an 8. That's a walk. We're going to have load the bases for Von Joshua.
2 outs, bases loaded.
So here we go. Bases loaded, 2 out. Lefty, Gullett to Von Joshua. And this is a big point in the game. These are the kind of moments in a game that could go either way. It can turn the whole game. And this is a deep fly, 18. And that's going to be caught by White. And the Yankees
no runs,
get out of the
hit,
bottom of the 4th.
1 error, and 3 left on.
Brewers were able to load the bases, but they don't
Top
score.
of the 5th.
Top 5, 2-1. Yankees over the Brewers. Top of the order. Mickey Rivers leads off against Jerry Augustine. 29 is a fly out to center. 1 out.
1 out. Bases empty.
And there's a shaded column 3, so we got a roll. It's going to be added to Augustine's 4. So anything 21 to 66 will be a base hit. And 24 will be just enough for a base hit there for Roy White. In front of Wolford and left.
1 out, man on first.
Runner on first, 1 out for Thurman. And another shaded number. This time we're going to be getting a shaded raised number. And Von Joshua is only a 2. So he has to actually have this number be a 1 for it to be an out. It has to be lower than his raised number. So anything that comes out 2 to 5, which is 21 to 66 on the dice rolls, will be a double. And there it is. A 42 is a double. And as the batter's speed is higher than the outfielder's arm, he actually gets a triple out of it. So because Von Joshua's arm also came into play there, and we get a triple and a run out of it.
1 out, man on
so
third.
He gets the extra base on Von Joshua's arm, and now with 1 out and a runner on third, it'll be Chris Chambliss. Yankees now lead it 3-1. And that's a 6. That is a walk. First and third. Maybe not the worst thing for Milwaukee as it sets up the double play.
1 out, men on first and third.
And it's going to be Jim Wynn. First and third, 1 out. Yanks trying to add to their lead. Infield is halfway. And that's a pop-up. 7 in column 1 is a pop-up to Money at second. Wynn doesn't get the job done. 2 outs, men on
first and third.
Yankees now in danger of stranding Munson at third. Here's Lou Piniella going to try and get a clutch hit. And that is a 16 and a base hit to right in front of Lescano. Big hit for Piniella. That's going to make it 4-1. Clutch hit for Sweet Lou.
2 outs, men on first and second.
And that's going to bring up Nettles. And Nettles is going to pop it up to third, and Bando takes care of that.
2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on.
All right, so the Yankees add to their lead as we go to the bottom of the 5th.
Bottom of the 5th.
4 runs, 9 hits for the Yanks. Gullett will face Charlie Moore here. Bottom 5, and that's just a 36 ground ball to Nettles at third. 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
Now we go top of the order. It's Jim Wolford. There's a 20 in column 5. That's an infield single. And I believe we're going to roll on the action
1 out,
chart
man
as
on
well
first.
on that. Yes, we are. It's a possible wild pitch, pass ball. Possible wild pitch. Gullett's a 3, so I think it has to be over a 3, and it's not. It's a 2, so no wild pitch.
1 out, man on first.
Runner on first, 1 out for Yount. And that is a righty-lefty base hit. Column 3-6 for replay. That's where you get those lefty-righty singles. out.
1 out.
Sends
Men
Wolford
on
to
first
third.
and third.
First and third, 1 out. Here come the Brewers again. Gullett again going to have to try and pitch out of trouble. Cecil Cooper. And now an error check, a 12. This is on Randolph. He's a 51, so anything over 51 will be an error. Nope, 32. So he makes the play, force at second, and scores. Yankees will take that, though. 4-2 now.
2 outs, men on first.
Runner on first, 2 out for Bando. And that's a 3. That's going to be an out. That's a dribbler to the catcher, and Munson will take care of that.
1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on.
We're going to go to the top of the 6th. Yanks lead it 4-2. Pretty good ball game. Augustine's still out there. He's facing Willie Randolph. He is an S7 starter, so we're only in the 6th. And that's a fly ball. 18, fly to left, 1 out.
1 out, bases empty.
Bring up Bucky. Oh, there's a shaded column 6, and now we're going to roll on the ballpark card. It's going to be a base hit, just a question of could it also be a home run? No, it's just going to be a single. Base hit for Bucky, 1 out.
1 out, men on first.
That'll bring up Mickey Rivers. And a 34 in column 6 is just a short fly to Joshua, 2 out.
2 outs, men on first.
I'll bring up Roy White. And there's a 33, just missed. There's a liner to center. 34 would have been a double, but he got a 33
no runs,
in column
1
3.
hit, and 1 left on.
So we go bottom 6th.
Bottom of the
It
6th.
is 4-2 Yankees. Gullett is an S7 as well. Here's Lescano. And that's a base hit. That's a 12. Not only is it a base hit, but he's going to try and steal. Munson
outs,
will have
man
a
on
shot
first.
to throw him out. And he needs a 47 or higher for the steal. He doesn't get it. So bad base running there by Lescano. Down 2 runs. He gets thrown out trying to
1
steal.
out, bases empty.
And with 1 out, here's Don Money. And now we're going to have a shaded column 3 result. So we got to roll on the ballpark card, but he's going to need 56 or higher for a base hit. Doesn't get it. Fly to left. That's 2 out. Nobody on now.
2 outs, bases empty.
Steve Bry will bat. And a 25 in column 6 is a long single to right. Will he try and stretch it? And he is safe on a 1-3.
No runs, 2 hits, and none left on.
And he was out at second, so it was only on the white die, so it would have been a 5. Then you got to go to the white die, and he was going to be safe on a 1-3, but it was a 6, so he was out. So the Brewers with 2 bad base running plays in that inning, caught stealing and then out trying to stretch a single into a double.
Top of the 7th.
And they run themselves right out of the 6th inning. So we go top of the 7th. Thurman leads it off against Jerry Augustine. And 50 is a strikeout in column 1 with nobody on base. 1 out.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Chambliss. And that's a ground ball to shortstop. The out takes care of that over the Koopa. 2 out.
2 outs, bases empty.
Bring up Jim Wynn. And that's a walk. That's an 8 in column 5. Wynn is on with 2 out.
2 outs, men on first.
And that'll bring up Lou Piniella. Had a big hit last time up. And this looks like, this is going to just be 2 balls with a runner on first. So could have been a walk, but with a runner on first, it's just 2 balls.
2 outs, men on first.
Piniella has a 2-0 count on him here. And now that's a 40 in column 1 and a grounder to short. So that ends the inning.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on.
So 7th inning stretch time.
Bottom of the
We
7th.
go to the bottom of the 7th with the Yanks up 4-2. I do not remember the Yankees' last couple of games, so I don't know the condition of their bullpen, but Gullett will be facing Joshua here. And that is a column, that is a raised number and a base hit, because Lou is a 3 and that was a 3. So it had to be a 2 or less for Lou to make that play. It was a 3, so that's a base hit.
No outs, men on first.
Runner on first, nobody out for Charlie Moore. That is a strikeout. I haven't had a lot of those in this game, but that's a strikeout. 1 out.
1 out, men on first.
Top of the order, Jim Wolford. 25, column 6, and another long single to right. Joshua easily gets to third. And the runner is safe on the the 6 and then the 3 to 6. So 1 or 2, he would have been out. Second and third, one out.
Men on second and third.
So they now have the tying run at second base. 1 out. It's going to be Yount and then the lefty Cooper. So we got righty, lefty, then a bunch of righties. Righty. Well, could go to Tidrow, but with the lefty Cooper after him, I'm going to give Gullett a chance. 1 out, second and third. Let's see if he can get Yount with Cooper on deck. Could also walk Yount. That would be putting the go-ahead run on, but it would set up a force at every base. I usually don't like to put what would potentially be the winning run, but it does give me a force at every base and a double play chance. I could play the infield back. Ooh, 288 for him, but Cooper's such a good hitter. I hate to do that. You know what? I'm going to let Gullett pitch to Yount. Second and third, 1 out. Going to try and get Yount with Gullett. And he struck him out. Big strikeout for Gullett. 2 out with second and third now. And now the reason I kept Gullett in was to face Cooper. Gullett's going to try and get Cooper, very likely his last batter, whether he gets him or not. So second and third, 2 out. Cooper up. The other thing is possible. Bando hit 250 with 17 homers. I could walk him and bring in Tidrow. I'm going to let him try and get Cooper. That was what we were going to try and do. So, all right, so 2 out, second and third. We're going to face Cooper. Gullett to Cooper here. Game on the line. Let's see what happens. 33 and a line out. Oof, line out to center to end the inning.
No
34
runs,
is a double.
And
He got a 33. If he had gotten a 3-6, it would have been a 3, and a 31 would have been a double. So a big out for Gullett. He guts it out and gets Yount and Cooper.
Top of the 8th. They're bringing in a new pitcher.
It's 4-2 top 8, and we're getting a reliever. Bob McClure, the lefty's going to come in to face Nettles. He is a 2.52 ERA, 2-1, 6 saves, 1.37 WHIP in 77. He has not pitched yet in the replay, so it's going to be his first inning of work. And what do we got there? We got a 6J. So it looks like that is going to be a walk and a roll on the action chart.
No outs, man on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
Yeah, it's a roll on the action chart. It's going to be Nettles trying to steal. Yikes. Ooh, and a balk. Oh, well, we got a roll. McClure's balk number is a 1, so anything other than a 1 is going to be a balk. And it is a balk. Seasonal balk rating was 1 for 77. So there must have been a decent amount of balks.
No outs, man on second.
77. Runner on second, nobody out for Randolph. Already in scoring position. The Yanks with a lead. I'm going to let him swing. 43 is a walk. First and
outs,
second,
first
nobody
and second.
out.
The defense is playing in at the corners.
Randolph had a letter next to that, but because second base is occupied, we're going to not have a roll on the action chart. First and second, nobody out for Bucky Dent. Now here I could sacrifice. Bucky would lay a bunt down once in a while. Yeah, let's try and sack these runners over with nobody out first and second.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Yes, he is. And a sack plus an error possible. This is on McClure, and he's only in 11, so this is going to be an error. Wow, so the sack was successful and an error. I guess that allows him to reach. So the bases are loaded. So there was no further advancement by Randolph or Nettles. But Dent was able to reach and sacrifice the runners over. Bases are loaded. Nobody out for Rivers. So this is McClure to Rivers with the bases loaded. Yankees threatening to open this game wide open. Oh, and there it is. There it is. A split result for Rivers, and a base hit to left scores 2.
He now has 3 RBIs today.
Mickey Rivers with 3 ribbies in the game. First and second, nobody
out.
No
outs, men on first and second.
Yanks now lead it 6-2, and here's Roy White. And that's a base hit. That's a 13 in column 2. Base hit to left. McClure being greeted rudely here in his first inning of work in 1977.
No outs, bases loaded.
Bases loaded again. Here's Thurman. And, oh, that's a double play ball. Isn't it? Yeah, that's a 4 in column 4. That's a double play. They will get another run. but it is now 7-2. But now 2 out, runner on
Two
third.
outs, men on third.
So Thurman bounces into the double play, but does get the run in. No RBI on the double play. 7-2. Runner on third, 2 out for Chambliss. And Chambliss, and that's a base hit. Big 2-out hit for Chambliss. It's 8-2.
2 outs, men on first.
Bob McClure not getting the job done here. Here's Jim Wynn. And he's going to strike out. McClure was on his B grades, but he got the strikeout.
4 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 left on.
Yankees opened this game up 8-2.
Bottom of the 8th.
So now I was going to take Gullett out, but now with an 8-2 lead, let's let him at least have a base runner first. He'll face Bando. And there's a 22, and that is going to be a base hit off the field as well. Runner on first, nobody out.
No outs, men on first.
And he's on his B grades now. So we're going to bring in Dick Tidrow. Tidrow's going to come in here. Tidrow on the season has pitched 4 innings, only allowed 1 hit, 2.25 ERA, 0.75 WHIP. He was 11-4 with 5 saves and a 3.16 ERA, 1.22 WHIP in the season. Runner on first, nobody out for Lescano. And there's a 7 and a foul pop up to Randolph. 1 out.
1 out, men on first.
Bring up Don Money. And there's a 35 in column 6 and a short fly to Roy White left. 2 out. Good job so
2
far
outs,
by
men
Tidrow.
on first.
Steve Brydew up. And there's an 18 and a ground out to Willie at second. So nice job by Tidrow.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
We go to the 9th.
Top of the 9th.
Yanks
They're
up
bringing in a new
8-2.
pitcher.
And we get Barry Court, 3.33 ERA in 24 innings. He was 1-1 with a 1.40 WHIP. He'll face Pinella. And a 46 is a strikeout. Base, 1 out, column 1.
1 out, base is empty.
That'll bring up Nettles. And that's a righty-lefty base hit. The 3 6s, that's where you get those righty-lefty hits. Base
1
hit for
out,
Nettles.
men on first.
Bring up Randolph. Oop, double play ball. That's a 5 in column 4. Bando's going to start the double play, 5-4-3.
That's their second double play turn today.
So we're going to go to
No
the
runs,
bottom
1
of the
hit,
9th.
and none left on.
Yanks up 8-2.
Bottom
Tidrow
of the
will
9th.
try and finish this off. Joshua leads it off. And that's a 5 and a ground at a third in column 5. 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Charlie Moore. That's a base hit. 16 is a triple with 1 out. 16 in column 3 is a triple here with 1 out.
1 out, man
Yanks
on
up by
third.
6. Here's Wolford. Obviously, they don't care about that run. They'll give it up for the out. There's an 18 and a fly to White and left. It will get the run home, but there are now 2 outs. It's 8-3 Yanks.
2 outs, base is empty.
And that'll bring up Robin Yount. And 46 in column 2 is just a ground ball to short. Bucky, who made 2 errors in this game, gets to make
Wins
the last
game
out.
easily.
He gets to
Goodbye,
get the
everybody.
last out to Chambliss, and the Yankees win it 8-3. Gullett gets the win. He goes to 1-1. Augustine, the loss to 0-2. And the Yankees easily win this one. It was tight early, but the Yankees blew it open in the 8th and win it 8-3. So that's PC Replay Baseball. Thanks for watching.